You guys already know this the main one tapping in all the way from H-Town, Houston, Texas. I'm here with my boy T.A.G.
T.A.G.
T.A.G, very nice, very evil.
That's T.A.G shit.
The only thing we're gonna do is take over, baby.
Free fall as I dive through the kaleidoscope in my mind. No rope up to climb. Gotta remind myself that I'm fine. Mama, I don't really.
What it is, what it was, and what it do. What up, T.A.G Nation, and welcome to another episode of Tag Me In, aka TMI. And once again, you got the best frenemies here. Myself, 2 times, 2 belt Scoot, and you got the Don Dizzle, the P.O.P. Look, right. Dizzle to the right. How you doing? How you feeling, sir?
You know what? I'm good. You know, I got
okay.
I got some energy for some things, but I mean, overall, I'm good. I mean, as most people, you know, that are dedicated fans and watch the shit, understand the getup that I have on. And ironically enough, since Scoot had said, you know, we're frenemies and shit, Scoot is probably the only person that gets this energy. I
am actually
with the turtleneck and chain. So
yeah.
Right now that energy is going to be directed elsewhere. So just
and for those who are unaware, for those who have been here, for those who are new, usually at the end of the show we have a segment called Get It Off Your Chest. Well, for the last 2 weeks, Dizzle has been saving his Get It Off Your Chest because he wanted to wait to see what happens with a certain match that we will talk about in a bit, and he gets to finally, quote unquote, get it off his chest. But you know what? Let's go ahead and go into it. Saturday night's main event was this past weekend. One of the matches featured Dirty Dom defending his Intercontinental Championship against Penta and Rusev. It was to be fair, this whole night felt like a glorified house show, if we're really being honest. It felt like a glorified house show, a glorified Raw / SmackDown. But the matches weren't bad. It was just, I guess, the presentation overall. And plus, if we're looking at every match here has happened in some capacity.
Yes.
Like I mentioned last week, Dom fought Penta twice. Dom fought Rusev twice. Rusev fought Penta to determine the number 1 contender. Dom calls interference. Now it's triple threat. Now, the only thing good was that, you know, we're seeing the underhanded ways that Dom likes to retain. And of course, he's been used of the bell hammer. He did crack Penta with the bell hammer to retain his Intercontinental Championship. And the fallout for it so far, it seems like Rey Mysterio is back healthy, and it looks like maybe he may be the one to go after Dominic Mysterio. But we shall see.
That noise. Save that noise.
Right? Also, for the 4th time, in some capacity, we had Tiffany Time Stratton defending against the Storm, Jade Cargill. Now, of course, the Storm has turned from a regular storm to a thunderstorm of some sorts, and she is more leaning heel, and pretty much this was a squash match. She came out there and just beat the shit out of Tiffany, if we're really just being fair. She just beat the shit out of Tiffany. I know Tiffany got like a couple of moves in here and there, but for the most part, it was a squash match. Now, the only reason why I'm upset by it was because if this was the route, they should have been made Jade go heel. And this could have happened at SummerSlam. But you literally wait till the 4th time they fight. Tiffany wasn't even 100% per se. And then now this happens. But we do have a new WWE Women's Champion in Jade Cargill. Dizzle, you got anything?
Yeah, I'm going to slightly disagree with you because I see where you're coming from, and I do agree that it probably would have benefited them getting it like done sooner.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we would have got the same reaction that we did when Jade won, because I
Okay.
think the pent up aggression that happened, and I don't know if it was because you could probably let me know too if you heard the same thing,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know if it was the audio or if it was the actual crowd. But when Tiffany came out, it seemed like her ovation kind of was dampened a bit.
It was.
And
It was.
okay. And so as the match went on, Jade wasn't getting the same ovation that she wasn't getting in the beginning that she got at the end, because as the match went on,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure everybody kind of thought that they were going to get like the same paint by the numbers match that they got the last few times. But when they noticed that Jade was squashing dominating the absolute hell out of Tiffany, they started to get behind her towards the end of the match. And in the moment that she started doing the power bombs, they started to ramp up some more. And then once she won that, it was like, bam, they got it. So I'm glad that they did it, because and we said it last week that if they did this, it had to be a squash. Like she had to dominate Tiffany. And they did. So they actually made the right decision with this. So
all right. Well, all right. And for the vacated World Heavyweight Championship, you had Charles Montgomery Punk taking on Jey Uso. And Charles Montgomery Punk.
fair enough.
But yes, Charles Montgomery Punk and Jey Uso. Once again, wasn't a bad match. Like I said, I think this, because this was the main event of the show, I'm purposely leaving one match for a little bit. I don't know what's been up with Jey Uso lately. Like, I don't know if they're trying to make his character seem like he's dejected or something, but it's something that's not connecting with Jey Uso. But they were trying to paint the crowd as it was a 50-50 split, but you could clearly hear more people was on Punk's side than Uso side. But, good on them for trying to make it seem like, it was an even situation. And, of course, technically both of these gentlemen are face alignment. So, we have a face versus face match. But ultimately, it led with a pair of GTSs, and 1, 2, 3. Charles Montgomery Punk is now your 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. And he did not have to worry about a cash in. He didn't have to worry about anything. He was able to secure his championship and properly celebrate. Now, the fallout for this match led to Monday Night Raw, and pretty much CM Punk is like, hey, I'm willing to fight anybody at this point. Like, I'm down to fight whomever now because I'm champ. We could get some matchups that never happened before. We can get some matchups that has happened before. He even threw a challenge to John Cena by saying, hey, Cena, if you think you want to become 18, you know what I'm saying? You know where to find me. And out comes Logan Paul. And CM Punk was like, okay, anybody but you. Anybody but you. But they traded jabs, and then the Vision comes out. And they come out and they was like, hey, we had to wait 2 weeks. We was kicked out the Battle Royal. We had to wait because we couldn't get involved with your match with Punk and Uso. And no more waiting. So eventually it kind of led to a scuffle. Logan Paul kind of helped that Punk. And then later on, Jey Uso jumps in and says, hey, Punk, I'm willing to be your tag team partner versus the Bronze. Main event time, the Bronze versus Punk and Uso. The Bronze gets the dub. They're beating down Punk. Logan Paul comes out. He's standing side by side with CM Punk. He even puts the brass knucks on. Then he turns around and decks CM Punk, seemingly giving the brass knucks to Heyman, and you can look at Braun Breaker's face like, I know this motherfucker ain't with us type of energy. But as of right now, we don't know for sure if the Maverick Logan Paul is with the Vision or not. I guess we'll have to wait to see come Monday. But if Logan Paul is part of the Vision now, Diesel, how you feel about that?
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
It's unexpected, but I'm not mad at it. Which would also give credence to Austin Theory joining the Vision if that is still the plan. Yeah. But yeah, it's a little conflicting on all parts because Logan Paul would essentially be the de facto leader based off of just his charisma alone.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people may not want to see that, but you know, you can't stop what's automatically there. Logan Paul just has that aura about him.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, yeah, like I know that Breaker is the one that they're trying to get behind, and he's athletically the more gifted one, but you know, Logan Paul happens to be the complete package. And it's just it's a weird thing. I'm not mad at it, but it's a weird situation. I think that's what it is for me, because I don't know like how to call it at this point. So
it was weird for me because you couldn't tell me the way the match was set up and everything that Jey Uso wasn't going to be the one, because even like around the time the match started, it was like, this could be that moment. Jey Uso turns and he joins the Vision, but no, he stayed 10 toes, and you know, he's as we know, he's still a face, you know. So, but yeah, so I guess we'll see come Monday if Logan Paul, who I thought was a SmackDown superstar, whatever, is now with the Bronze and Paul Heyman. So we shall see. And a video of John Cena's final opponent. You know, we've been speculating and wondering who's going to be John Cena's final opponent. And he said that starting next week when Raw is in Boston, it's going to be a 16-man tournament. He said it's going to be wrestlers from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and possibly people who doesn't work for the company. Ooh, mystery. And they're going to compete, and the winner is going to face John Cena December 13th at Saturday night's main event. Now, to hold that graphic up there, it's called the Last Time Is Now tournament. So on Raw, Pierce was doing a little lottery, and we have our first two matches been announced. We got Damian Priest taking on Rusev, and we got Sheamus taking on Shinsuke. And they also announced that on SmackDown, all this should be making 2 more matches. So by the end of this week, we'll at least know 8 of the 16 people that'll be in this tournament.
And fuck this whole tournament.
Okay.
Fuck this whole See, 2 weeks ago, I came on here and I said, hey, for the World Heavyweight Championship, it would probably be best to run a 2-week tournament across
you did say
brands.
You did say that.
To make it exciting. You tell me you're going to hold a tournament for a predetermined person. Like, not to say that, not okay. And I understand if WWE had their chance to have a predetermined World Heavyweight Champion and then just did a tournament to do that, cool. But at the same time, you can still call audibles within that tournament based on fan ovation, stuff like that. You not finna call an audible on a tournament for John Cena's last opponent. This is fucking stupid. This has the same effect as the fucking Battle Royal for the World Heavyweight Championship. Man, fuck this tournament. Fuck this whole tournament.
I did see one person's theory, and it doesn't help that the man is in the tournament. One person's theory is because, you know, John Cena still has 4 dates. He's going to be on a Raw in Boston, a Raw in Madison Square Garden. He's going to be a part of Survivor Series and the Saturday Night's Main Event. Somebody said John Cena gets the Intercontinental Championship off of Dom, and Sheamus beats him and gets the Intercontinental Championship. So finally, both of those men would be Grand Slam champions. So that was one theory I saw, and it's kind of funny that now Sheamus is in the tournament. But we shall see. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the part where I'm gonna clear the runway, and I'm gonna let the man dressed in black get his bars off. I'm gonna just introduce, and I'm gonna just let him go. The opening match of Saturday Night's Main Event, you had Cody Raheem Rhodes taking on Andrew McIntyre. Dizzle, the floor is yours, good sir.
All right.
This is the get it off your chest moment I was talking about earlier in the show, people.
First and foremost, because I was gonna come on here and then bitch and moan about the whole Drew McIntyre being screwed, but it turns out that I'm not the only person. I'm honestly at this point in the fucking majority when it comes to professional wrestling fans, because the moment that this match happened and the conclusion of this match happened, a lot of people came out the woodwork and aired their grievances on how they felt about the situation. However, my gripe is no longer about the booking of Drew McIntyre. It's with WWE's booking as a whole. And I'm going to start with Cody Rhodes. Because what's the point of his title reign right now? Absolutely fucking nothing.
At this point, John Cena could have still kept the belt.
100%. 100%. Because you had him go back-to-back Rumbles, back-to-back main event for Mania. After losing to Roman the first time, he got his win. His title reign after he won was a little bit lackluster, but you know, he was crowned champion. It was more for that moment. Cool. He had the situation with Kevin Owens, where I figured that it would have been better for the story with, you know, him wanting to hold the same title that his dad had in that fucking picture, and then Kevin Owens strip it from him and hold it, because Kevin Owens was still walking around with the fucking title to begin with. So why not just put the title on Kevin Owens during that time and have Cody win it back? Cody basically won a title that he already had from Kevin Owens just off of the fact that he had the actual title, not because he won it. So it made no fucking sense. It's fucking stupid. At least you could have gave Kevin Owens that little month or two run with the title if he was already going to lose to Cody 3 fucking times anyway. And now we got the same situation with Drew McIntyre, which again, why would you put him in a fucking match to lose if you're gonna have him go right back to the same person and then lose again? And yeah, miss me with the whole bullshit about, oh, well, he hit his head on the fucking title because he was trying to cheat. Fuck you. This fucking stupid. Because it still shouldn't matter. None of it should. Because Cody doesn't need the title. Cody was already filming something, so he didn't even need to be on fucking TV. He could have easily lost his title either to Drew McIntyre or had not won it from John Cena, which is why I picked John Cena to win back, what was it, SummerSlam?
Yeah, I think it was SummerSlam. Yeah.
Back at SummerSlam. I picked John Cena to win because it didn't make any sense for Cody to get the title back at all. The John Cena shit didn't make any sense. Cody winning the title didn't make any fucking sense. Matter of fact, the titles in WWE as a whole don't make any fucking sense, because if you look across the whole board of all the fucking champions in WWE, none of them fucking matter. Julia as Women's United States Champion doesn't fucking matter.
Hold on. Put a quick pin, not to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
She is defending her championship against Chelsea Green this Friday. And if she happens to beat Chelsea Green, she will then become the longest reigning Women's United States Champion. And Julia has only defended that belt like 3 times.
And see, don't even fucking care. Put it back on Chelsea.
I agree. And that way, at least Chelsea and Ethan can both be champs.
Yeah, and there we go. At least
Since they won the AAA mixed tag titles.
Mm-hmm. See, and this is what I'm talking about. And I'm not even going to talk about the TNA and AAA stuff because whatever. The men's US title, they trying to do something with it, but I mean, does anybody really care about Ilya Dragunov winning that championship? No, because they haven't invested in Ilya Dragunov, so that doesn't fucking matter. The SmackDown Tag Championships, who has them right now?
The Wyatts.
Okay, see, don't fucking care. Don't fucking care. So then we get the women's tag. All right, cool. That
Charlotte and Bliss.
You're doing something with that, so that's okay. But I mean, that's one out of the whole spectrum of fucking titles on SmackDown. You got a whole brand of championships, and only one, maybe two of them fucking matter. You go to Raw, Intercontinental Championship. Dom is probably the only person that's doing something with his fucking title because the tag titles don't fucking matter because they were on the Judgment Day not being defended, and then they just won off a tag team that's not even a fucking real tag team. You got the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which where the fuck is Becky? Because she don't fucking matter at this point either.
She showed up. She showed up Monday talking shit. And pretty much that was it because her and Maxine are on the collision course of happening again.
Okay, so and yes, I did praise Becky prior to all of this when she was first doing stuff, but she slowed down. Ever since she had got with Seth and the whole Vision stuff, she stopped doing whatever she was doing that was actually beneficial to that fucking title. So take it off her because it don't fucking matter then. Now, the World Heavyweight Championship. You fumbled the bag with Gunther because you put the title on him too quick. And then you had him have two reigns that didn't mean fucking shit. So then you put it on Jay, which is cool. You did something new. Perfectly fine. I'm cool with that. You put it back on Seth, no problem there. He had shit going on with the Vision. He gets hurt, and then you have a chance to put it on somebody new and refreshing. You could have done the shit with Jay and have a heel turn because we said if Jay turned heel and won that championship, it'd be the last time that we won that championship. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do at this point, but you have a free LA Knight prepared and ready to run roughshod on WWE as a whole. He is ready. Give him a fucking shot. I'm not saying that CM Punk can't do it, but you already had a story with him and Seth Rollins. If that's the case, go ahead and put him and let him do some other shit. Now, I could be wrong. And come back and point to this fucking video and be like, yo, Dizzle, you was wrong with that. Cool. But I need to see it first because I feel we're going to get a paint by the numbers title reign with CM Punk up until Mania, and then bam, he'll probably lose it then. But again, I don't know, but none of the titles fucking matter. And this is where AEW catches the fucking strays. And I don't know if we were going to talk about that, which we probably were, but titles don't fucking matter at this point.
Put a pin in the national championship.
Yeah.
Put a pin in it. That was going to be the next when we get over there, but put a pin in your thoughts on that one. Yeah.
Fair enough. So, but when it comes to WWE as a whole, when it comes to their booking, at this point, you might as well bring Vince back because at least if Vince was gonna fuck you, he would at least tell you to your face because anything that Vince did was in front of everybody and it was blatant. If he tore up some shit before the show, everybody fucking knew about it. I don't need Triple H coming to me and coming to everybody being like, hey, trust the process, believe in the process. We got this going on. We believe in the fans. We listen to the fans. I don't want to hear the bullshit. Now, I believe that shit in NXT, but I don't believe that shit now because you got Nick Khan in your back pocket telling everybody in the fucking world that we as fans are okay paying prices for tickets that don't make any fucking sense, but yet it's okay. No, it's not okay. Like, don't sit here, piss in the fucking air, and then tell me that it's rain. It's not. I don't like to taste the piss. Not that I've tasted piss, but I know that I don't like it because it's fucking piss. But bro, I'm I'm getting so pissed off at WWE as a fucking whole because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like nothing makes any fucking sense at this point. Yeah, we got a few champs in good spots, but it doesn't fucking matter because what's gonna happen at the end of the day? Absolutely nothing. There is no fucking long-term booking. I don't care what the fuck Triple H says because it is not. None of this shit is fucking true. They're saying that shit to butter up everybody and make everybody feel like, oh yeah, we're listening to everybody. The WWE universe matters. Everybody, you matter. You're our bosses. We cater to you. No, the fuck you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't try to rape everybody's fucking pockets the way that you are right now.
Facts.
Like, and then you try to cover up the fact that all your ratings are going down. We already know. We can see the shit because I know if I don't fucking care and I'm doing this shit, we come on here every fucking week and we're talking about this shit. If I don't give a shit to watch the fucking show, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. And I don't give a shit how many fucking WWE dick sucking fans there are. They're going to pay for the shit and watch the shit over and over again. I can guarantee you that the majority of people that watch this shit are looking at WWE and moaning and groaning at the fact that we are being fed the same bullshit over and over again and being told that we're going to get something fucking different. We're not.
I don't see how in this point, like in all honesty, I don't see how in this point you can truly trust anything Triple Paul has to say. And trust me, I love Triple H. I will forever love Triple H. But anytime he so-called says we about to have a new landscape, we about to have a this, we about to have a this, it's like, oh, this is the quote unquote new landscape you're talking about? This is the new improved storyline and booking you speaking of? Because this looks pretty standard. This looks pretty the same.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really showing us nothing that's like new and innovative here. You're literally, I don't even want to even say damn near rehashing at this point.
No.
You know, but hey. And then too, I think the thing that upsetted me the most with this match, personally speaking, was the stipulation. So, of course, the stipulations were if Cody got counted out or disqualified, then he loses. He can still lose the championship. He happens to DDT McIntyre on the title, hits a crossroads 1, 2, 3, and it's like, this is really how we doing Drew right now? Like, this is really how we really doing Drew. Like, wow. Like you're really sitting there like, and then not only that, but this is the man that, you know, re-signed that contract after people thought he was gonna dip. Because the way you know he was being treated. And congratulations on signing your contract. And this is what you get, big dog.
Yeah, and it's sad because you had Rollins lose back to back to Cody in different iterations, and he finally he got his reward out of that. You had Punk get screwed a few times.
Yep.
He got his 1 second win, which Drew got his 1 second win as well. But now he's a world heavyweight champion. You had Drew go through iterations and iterations with the situation with Roman when the bloodline was going on. He didn't get a shot there, even though he was basically damn near on home turf. He didn't win. You've had him go after the world heavyweight championship, whether it be Gunther or Damian Priest, and fall short. The same thing with the Intercontinental Championship, have him fall short. You have him go to SmackDown, and he's been taking L after L after L after L after L. I think the only W that he got was probably at Mania in the fucking tag match. So it's just like, yeah, man. It's just like, how many times are you gonna show that you don't give a shit about Drew, or at least show the fans the optics of you not giving a fuck about Drew? Like, because here's the thing: the only thing you're gonna do is get everybody pissed off at Cody.
Yep.
Which is exactly what's happening. Because I wish I would have saved that fucking picture, because if you watch Saturday Night's Main Event, there's a dude. I think he was in the front in the green hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
His whole face at the end of that match was just me the entire fucking time. Like it would, like the way he looked, I was like,
nah. So it was funny, right? When they had announced that this was going to be the first match, the first thing I said to Ashley was, "Ooh," and she was like, "Why?" I was like, "Dizzle has been waiting to get his bars off about this, and they made this the first match." In the moment Cody got that 3, that's why I sent that message in the group chat, because I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I didn't realize it had started yet, and so when you said it, I was like, "Oh hell no!" Nah.
Yep. The moment I heard it was the first match, I was like, "Ooh." But yeah, that is the way they did Drew, and pretty much, we don't know, of course, the fallout of this yet because SmackDown hasn't happened yet, but I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna either move on, or Drew is probably gonna make claims about Cody cheating and this, that, and the third. But at this point, what's the point?
Yeah, because I'm not trying to break my TV or throw a fucking monitor anywhere about them setting up another match just for Drew to lose again. Like, hell no.
But yeah,
I don't hate Cody either. Just by the way, people, I don't hate Cody. You know, it's just the fucking booking that's going on, and I know it's not his problem, especially if, you know, it's true with what they said about the last time, saying that they wanted to book for Drew to take the W.
Yeah.
So I can't, if that's true, I can't blame Cody. This is all on fucking Paul.
All right, Dizzle, let me get your thoughts and opinions on this right here. So now, this is not confirmed, but this was reported by Wrestling Observer Radio. WWE reportedly feel that they can book talent for TNA and AAA without additional pay due to the talent working on reduced schedule already.
Oh,
hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read you the full statement. Apparently,
all right.
If WWE talent works for AAA, which is part of WWE anyway, or if they work for TNA, they don't get paid extra because everybody is on a guaranteed contract. You make this much, they book you as they see fit. It can be done for other companies. That's just how it works right now. From their standpoint, based on previous generations or even a year or two ago, the fact that this is who you're going to be working for, less dates that guaranteed money that you would have been a year ago, that you would have been given a year ago, because they cut way back on shows. So basically, they cut way back on shows, and it's essentially for most people 1 day a week that they may book you a second day a week, or for a TNA taping, or go to AAA. Whatever the deal is, it's like you're still working a lot less dates than for most people that they expect you to work when they actually sign the deal in the first place. So pretty much, if you are on NXT and you pop up in AAA, you're not getting extra. Or if you're working in NXT and you popping up on TNA, you're not getting extra. You're pretty much already getting your guaranteed money. So we can put you on whatever show we want to at any time we want to, and you fucking better like it.
And if this now, just finish talking about how WWE booking shit in their business practices, but this is some foul shit.
It kind of is a little bit,
because
like,
it's all
okay, not a little bit, a lot of it.
Because at the same time, then it's like if we go back to optics, it looks like you acquired these other companies, one, to quell the competition, and then two, to basically spread your own superstars across the board without having to pay them extra from working on other from working on other companies. But because the problem is, you have to understand the factors here. Because then we think about the Rich Holland situation.
Mm-hmm.
You go to another spot, whether it be TNA, AAA. You're not on home turf. You could get hurt. You don't know how these other people work. You don't know the dynamics or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen in that. It's almost like you traveling. You should be paid extra to travel. I mean, you going to another place, then you should get paid extra for doing something at a different location. It happens. It happens with every other job. I don't understand why this would be any different. And again, we go back to the fact of them being a multi-billion-dollar company with a load of fucking sponsors. Because you not just being a personality on WWE TV, you're also helping the company and the brand itself branch out against across another section of fans. That probably wouldn't have fucked with WWE. So I mean, technically, they're doing marketing, they're moonlighting, of course, and then they're putting in the overtime because, of course, they probably have to go back. If we're talking about just NXT for now, they have to go back to the Performance Center, train, and then do their obligations over at NXT as well. So it's not like they're stopping from that. I'm pretty sure they have a full-on schedule. So why wouldn't you pay them extra?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
It is. And just this past weekend, it was reported that SmackDown had the lowest viewership that it had in a while. But since it's been on USA, it averaged 933,000 viewers. And one fan is dubbing it the Ruthless Depression Era.
Yeah, I'm with it.
So, the Ruthless Depression Era. So let's go ahead and shift gears and talk about the All Elite Wrestling, the AEW. So, Dynamite was yesterday. Yours truly and Taiki B was in attendance, and it was a great show to watch. I don't know how it came across on TV, but being there in person, it was great. And next week we do have Blood and Guts. We have the ladies' Blood and Guts, and yes, you are not seeing this correctly. Queen Aminata is not clear, so she was replaced with Mina Shirakawa. So, on the quote-unquote heel side, Mercedes Moné, Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir, and the Triangle of Madness. Of course, that is Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart, taking on a team of Chris Statlander, Toni Storm, Willow Nightingale, Mina Shirakawa, Jamie Hayter, and Harley Cameron. Now, last night, they had match one to determine who's going to get the advantage. It was Mina taking on Megan Bayne. Megan Bayne picks up the W. So there will be two more matches that will be happening on Collision. I want to say it was Jamie Hayter. It was either Jamie Hayter and Tekla or Jamie Hayter and Julia. And I forgot who the third match was supposed to be if a third match is needed. But
Mox and Roderick Strong.
No, I'm talking about on the women's side.
The ladies.
Oh, the women's side.
It's on the women's side. But yeah, I can't remember the third match if needed for the women's side. But pretty much, this is your women's Blood and Guts that is happening next week. And it's interesting how this one is a 6-on-6.
I don't mind that they're adding an extra contestant.
Yeah.
I think this is probably a good little rough draft or a little experiment to see how it goes with the fans.
I can see that.
For it. Especially with the roster that we have involved. It's a little sad that Aminata isn't going to be able to be in there, but everybody else that's involved, this is on paper everything that should be a good multi-person match.
Yeah. I'm just kind of interested to see, especially with the events of last night, how Mercedes didn't want to get involved until Statlander kind of made her get involved. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see, her stance when it comes to Blood and Guts, because she's like, I don't really want to do this. So
that's their there. That's what they're
going to say.
They're going to win.
That's always your Survivor Series holdout. That's always your team holdout. The one that's I don't know. I got history with y'all, but I don't really fuck with y'all. And then they end up showing up.
To give an update, Jamie Hayter and Sky Blue. And if it needs to go to a third match, Harley Cameron and Tekla.
Ah, okay.
And then, of course, the winner of the series gets the advantage in Blood and Guts. And another match they announced in Blood and Guts due to what happened at the Trios Championship match when Powerhouse Hobbs slammed Hangman off the stage. We will get Hangman versus Hobbs in a Falls Count Anywhere match. I think it was.
For Collision?
No, for Blood and Guts next week.
Oh, Blood and Guts. My bad.
Yeah.
Let's get
So,
that shine.
I'm here for that.
Hey boy, got that Hangman table spot and got the pin in that match.
Right?
Great.
And for the men, we have the Death Riders, of course, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Wheeler Yulia, and Daniel Garcia, taking on Darby Allin, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Roddy Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. Now, last night, we had two matches. We had Claudio taking on Orange Cassidy, and we had Daniel Garcia taking on Darby. Look at y'all. And this is where my fickle ass became a fan of the Death Riders. I never got a chance to see Cesaro live. So last night was my first time seeing Claudio in person. That's a man. That is a man.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The way he was just doing Orange Cassidy, hoisting him up, and just Claudio is a man.
I need to go ahead and
I
say
see why.
that entire statement. But
You ain't got to pause none of that.
Oh, no.
Look. And it's funny because I remember when Big E told a story about how he said Claudio is the strongest wrestler he ever worked with in everything. But just seeing that last night, and funny enough, the aura of the Death Riders, it doesn't come off on TV as it came off being there in person.
The what?
Because being there, their aura, like how the music hits, they come out during the crowd. Like it felt like you felt that last night more than you feel it while you're watching it on TV.
Absolutely.
But Claudio did beat Orange Cassidy, and Darby did beat Daniel Garcia. So Saturday on Collision, we will get John Moxley taking on Kyle O'Reilly to see who gets the advantage in the men's Blood and Guts match.
I know. Though.
Thank you, Loki. Now, another interesting tidbit that happened on Dynamite, and frankly, I can still leave the image up. Mark Briscoe had a little segment backstage with Kyle O'Reilly and Don Callis. And he's basically saying, "Hey, you hit me in the little Briscoes to get that match. So how about we run it back? Not only do we run it back at Full Gear, but the match is going to be no disqualification." And Don Callis looked at Briscoe and was like, "Hey, that ain't good enough." And he was like, "What, you want my career?" And he was like, "No, I would never take your career. I love Mark Briscoe. But if you lose, you join the Don Callis family. You leave the conglomeration behind and you join the family." And Mark Briscoe, I don't know it verbatim, word for word, but I'm going to resurrect that Scoop Briscoe for y'all for a second.
Oh, yeah?
It don't matter because I don't plan to lose. I'm going to beat his ass. I'm going to get that TNT championship, and I ain't got to worry about joining the Don Callis family. So, with that being said, gentlemen, how do y'all feel about that stipulation? That if Kyle Fletcher retains, Mark Briscoe has to join the Don Callis family.
I think we're gonna have a fun little comedic member. We're gonna have a Mark Briscoe Grimes. Like Mark Briscoe's gonna be with the Don Callis family the same way Grimes was with LA Knight for that period. He was his butler.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yes.
glorious to watch.
Dizzle, how you feeling about it?
I want to care, but at the same time,
Damn, bro.
if it gets rid of the dog shit ass conglomeration, I'm here for it. And you know, Uncle Callus,
Right.
you know, we can always use another family member in the
You
Don
don't
Callis
you don't
family.
fuck with the conglomeration, bro.
No,
Even with that new intro that they have,
I don't give a shit.
Yo,
That
you mean
early
that
90s?
real world road?
Yeah.
That real world road rules, blah blah blah.
We
take
got
interest. What?
we
Hell
got
yeah.
we got what?
That semi Boy Meets World ass intro.
We got what? The Blue World Order, the Job Squad, the Oddities.
Damn.
Right to
Not
censor,
you.
not right to censor is pretty dope.
Not you reducing them to that.
But here's the thing: just the stable as a whole, not the individuals within it.
Yeah.
You know, all the individuals within it are fantastic. I just think the stable is complete shit because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, not anymore. It doesn't.
I mean,
They're
yeah,
all-
but when they joined initially, it made sense.
Yeah, so it's like they're all superstars in their own right, so they really don't need each other at all.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm with Roderick Strong on this shit.
Yeah, because Roddy has not been with it. Because Roddy halfway don't want to be in this match either. You know, he halfway doesn't want to be in this match.
I straight up need Adam Cole to just get cleared again, so I can get
The Paragon.
exactly. So I can get. God damn it! I want to get the real Undisputed Era over at AEW.
I feel that.
That's
Also-
also run like a good 6 months of them having all gold for just a good.
Also, to go back to this match in the women's tag team championship tournament, Mercedes Moné and Athena took on Willow and Harley Cameron, and due to distractions, interference, and confusion, Willow and Harley got the dub. So Mercedes and Athena is out of the tournament.
Which I was wrong because I caught them going on, but you know, it's not the bad move because now I can look at a Willow and a Harley Cameron potentially taking those titles.
I mean, they still got Mina and Tony, and they still got Marina and Megan too. So
I was for Mina and Tony for winning, but I can honestly
I would
I
love
can
to
see
see
them-
them and Tony win.
I can see them not taking it.
same here at this point.
I feel
Well,
like you're gonna get some backlash if you give Tony another belt so soon, but
Well,
nobody's gonna complain that loud.
we only have the left side of the bracket so far. So right now we got the Sisters of Sin taking on Willow and Harley. Mina and Tony is taking on, I forgot, and Marina and Megan is taking on T.A.G. So we still got the right side of the bracket that still needs to start as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I totally forgot
see.
who Marina and Tony is taking on. But yeah,
Yeah, at this point, if you don't give the titles to Willow and
Harley.
Cameron, your best bet, especially with the ovation. I mean, because Harley she got the pin on Athena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Set it up.
Which is already insane to me, but
Yeah.
all right.
All right. So I don't know how it came across on TV, but Tony Khan, by the way of Tony Schiavone, announced that AEW is getting a new championship, y'all. It's gonna be the national championship. Now, this is what the old national championship looked when the NWA had it. We don't know what AEW's version is gonna look like, but there will be a casino gauntlet that is happening. And the Hurt Business came out, and when the demand came out, the crowd in Houston was booing so loud we really could not hear Ricochet at all. So I don't know how it came off on TV, but when I tell you, we could not hear anything Ricochet said. We couldn't hear anything Ricochet was saying. They was booing Ricochet that loud that you really could not hear nothing he was saying.
Oh my God.
Like, it was that bad. And I was like, damn, Ricochet got heat. Oh, it did? Okay. Mm-hmm. So
what is that about?
Well, you know, Ricochet is the villain. And plus, you know, Hurt Business came out there. And you got to think, not the Hurt Business, sorry, Hurt Syndicate. And you got to think, people love to chant. And we know with the Hurt Syndicate, just like how we did in the crowd, we was all chanting, we hurt people. But we do know Bobby and Shelton Benjamin are in the gauntlet. And we know Ricochet is in the gauntlet. I don't know if Toa and Bishop is in the tournament, but we know at least those three men will be in the casino gauntlet. Dizzle, we can unstick the pin because I know you have some. I know, Loki. I know.
Loki.
All right, Dizzle, go ahead and let the bullets fly because I know you had some thoughts about AEW with another championship.
Well, according to Scoot, you got a full clip.
Oh, he already, you know, let off a couple of shots with the Drew McIntyre thing already.
Yeah, hold on.
This is it's fucking stupid. I mean, at this point, Tony Khan is being fucking Oprah now because at this point, every fucking championship on AEW is a participation trophy because nothing fucking matters. Like, they got what 17,000 fucking titles right now. At this point, just go ahead and give everybody a 24/7 365 championship just for being like signed to fucking AEW because what the fuck do the titles fucking matter now? Like, nothing is fucking special because
hold on, Dizzle. So of course the what they're saying with this title, it should be defended across AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, CMLL, and other indie promotions. If that helps at all.
If that's the case, what the fuck does it matter that what the fuck does it matter that Mercedes has all her fucking titles because she can do the same thing with her fucking titles. You could do the same thing with they've done the same thing with every fucking title on AEW. They've gone to New Japan, they've gone to TNA, they've gone to Ring of Honor, they've gone to CMLL, they've gone to AAA with all their fucking titles and defended them across all these other fucking brands. This title makes no fucking sense. It's stupid. Oh my look. Just get rid of all the fucking titles. Just have them fight for nothing at this point because this is essentially what the fuck it is. It's essentially what the fuck it is. Is them fighting for absolutely nothing because what? You want to say Hangman's the world championship? Cool. Does it fucking matter? I don't know. Do you want to look at the Ring of Honor championships? Do they fucking matter? Shit, I don't fucking know. Does anybody watch Ring of Honor? I don't fucking know. Athena's been champ for what? 3,000 fucking days already?
I'm about something here, Lip.
What's up?
These belts are all defended again amongst other brands, and you're mad that these belts are being interdefended amongst each other.
No. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at the description of this belt solely being a thing that this belt can be defended. Well, if that's the case, then that makes it the same as every other belt on your brand because all of these other titles have gone. They've defended the AEW championship in New Japan before. What the fuck is Forbidden Door for?
Yeah, but that's like where the only time that you see like the AEW championship really defended on another show or against another against another brand's talent.
Okay, so then tell me the significance of the point of this belt being defended across company lines, I guess.
Tell me the name of this belt one more time.
This would be the national championship. Like I said, this was what
No, but
it
is
looked
it
like.
called the AEW
National champion.
Championship?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so they said so Schiavone said that the last time this belt was seen on TV, TBS or TNT was back in '86. So I don't know when exactly the belt went decommissioned, but this was
it's still active.
Oh, it is? Okay, like I said, because this is NWA's national championship. So we don't know which one
When you say
AEW is about to
national
acquire.
championship, do you mean like their heavyweight belt?
No.
Or do you
No,
mean
not-
like their TV championship?
This is almost essentially like one of their mid card titles, because they do have a TV championship for NWA, but this is essentially another one of their mid card titles.
Okay. That's where I was like trying to get to. Like, what is the weight or the relevance? Okay, now for Schiavone to bring up the last time this belt was seen on TBS or TNT, I'm gonna ask. And I'm only asking because my setup ain't finished yet. I gotta get on PC here so I can Google this shit myself. But trust me, once the PC is there, I'm gonna be the Jamie on this. I'm gonna be the Jamie in this shit. We're gonna be mid conversation. I'm gonna just be fact checking everything. Anyways,
okay.
What was this belt defended across multiple brands? Was it like defended like international, like between like Canada and Mexico? What was the story with this belt in the older days?
You know what?
The original national belt, I'm not too certain, because I've only seen it on NWA, so I don't know the functionality.
Let me look that up for you.
This is the only reason I'm asking is because if the purpose or the general purpose of that belt was to get passed around between brands, then reviving it in this fashion is just on brand for this belt being revived like this. Hey, man. Hey, we like the belt. I know it's a weird like tinfoil, aluminum foil United States design, but calm down.
NWA National Championship history. All right, so it was established back in 1980. It was supposed to be the top single title of Georgia Championship Wrestling, a prominent NWA affiliate, until its September 1986 deactivation. It was renamed. The title remained Georgia-based across 3 different owners: GCW, Championship Wrestling from Georgia, and Jim Crockett Promotions. The title was reactivated in May of '97, and it was in NWA's hands. And in October of 2018, it was renamed the NWA National Championship, and they had a tournament to crown the winner. But pretty much it was in Georgia their top championship until it was defunct.
So then it was passed around the Georgia circuit, or not passed around. That cheapens, or that sounds like it's cheapening the belt.
So it said that it was in 2018 when NWA brought it back. It was known to be their second most important heavyweight title in NWA. It says that the current champion is Mike Mundo, who's in his first reign, and he won the championship back in August 16th. So obviously it's not the one from NWA. It's going to be, I guess,
they're embodying the initial inception of
So NWA still has theirs, and I think this is the current look of the NWA one.
I believe it still should be that, because I think the last person I saw that had that title was James Storm when he was on NWA, and he had that title. And it still had that same look.
But yeah, currently Mike Mundo has it. So yeah, so obviously it's just like Dizzle just said, obviously they're going to just bring up the spirit of this championship. So
from the 80s run. Okay.
And shout out to Mike Mundo because he was one of the Spirit Squad members.
True.
My issue just with this as a whole is the fact that kind of the same thing with the WWE. You have these other brands, which to an extent, WWE actually is doing stuff with
There you go, Jaeger.
and AAA titles. They actually did a little bit of changes. They actually made the shit more prompt. The plates.
The belts actually got a design to it.
But AEW
Spirit Squad beefed up.
AEW isn't really doing anything with. I mean, well, they're doing some stuff with the ROH stuff, but it's like they're not raising up ROH the way that they probably should. And like, you already have a hard enough time trying to book these belts. Now that's not to say that AEW isn't trying, because with the whole thing with Kyle Fletcher having the TNT title, with Okada having the Continental title, everything seems to be pointing in the right direction. Huh?
Okada has the unified championship.
Oh, sorry, the unified championship. But it's just the fact that they're introducing so many titles in rapid succession, because you just introduced the women's tag titles, and now you're about to do a battle royale for another title that
remember, it's the Casino Gauntlet. So with the Casino Gauntlet, what first pin wins. So
sorry, this fucking weird match bullshit that makes about as much sense as them introducing titles. So I mean, hey, I guess it all falls in line anyway. So what the fuck am I saying?
Oh, here you go right here, guys. Mike Mundo himself. Let me be clear. There is only one NWA and there is only one prestigious national championship that holds legit lineage and has for decades. So to Tony Khan or anyone else confused, here's the legit title with the company it belongs to, and the legit national champion. My name is Mike Mundo. So there you go.
There we go.
That picture looks like it's cut from the moment when he was saying all that.
Well, apparently this is the picture he posted with that caption. So, so this is the picture he posted with that caption. So so Casino Battle Royal at Full Gear, they will get their version of the national championship, and we will crown the new national champion at the Casino Battle Royal. Excuse me. I could give y'all a little tidbit after Dynamite went off the air. So after Dynamite went off the air, Tony Khan comes out and was pretty much, asking the fans, were they having a good time and how many people will be back for Collision and everything. All the while, the crowd was chanting pay-per-view. Tony Khan said he doesn't know when, but he promises that he will try to bring a pay-per-view, an AEW pay-per-view, to Houston, Texas.
Hell yeah.
So I know he said something about it. That maybe there could be more details for the people who may be at Collision, but he did say he's going to try to bring a pay-per-view, the AEW pay-per-view, let me make it clear, to Houston. He didn't say if it was going to be 2026 or 27, but he did say he will try to bring a pay-per-view to Houston.
Oh. Okay. Fuck it, I'm here for it. Bring it on.
Yeah.
True that.
All right, guys. Before we wrap this thing on up, I got one more list for you, and of course, it's by Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report did a top 20 AEW and WWE wrestlers in their 20s.
Like currently?
Yeah, currently.
Huh.
All right.
Okay.
I am going to read off the list. If you want me to stop it.
In their 20s from 1 to 9 or 0 to 9.
What's that again?
So top 20 wrestlers that are just in their 20s.
Yeah. From 20 to 29.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
Number 20, Hook. 19, Kevin Knight. 18, Austin Theory. Then we got Tatum Paxley, JC Jane, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, Blake Monroe, Javon Evans, Hio del Vikingo, Tiffany Stratton, Jack Perry, Roxanne Perez, Jordan Grace, Obafemi, Bronson Breaker, MJF, Kyle Fletcher, Dirty Dom Mysterio, and I'm pretty sure y'all can probably take a guess of who number 1 is.
Roxanne?
No, Roxanne.
Nah. Roxanne was number 8.
Oh, I didn't hear. My bad.
Number 1 is Mommy.
Oh, I keep forgetting about
Yeah.
Rhea, man.
Yeah, number 1 is Mommy, Rhea Ripley. So that is their top 20.
She's like 28, 29, right?
Yeah. So she is their number 1 of top 20 AEW and WWE wrestlers that are still in their 20s.
That's insane.
Any disagreeing? Any, I mean, I would have took Jack Perry off the list, but
Damn, bro.
It's crazy because
I would took Hook off the list too.
Wait, really? On Hook?
I swear I thought Jordan Grace was in her 30s, bro.
I thought so too.
Yo,
when I saw Jordan Grace, I was like,
that. I definitely thought that.
matter of fact, how old is Jordan? Jordan is
Yeah, it's a shame that they didn't put TNA on there because Slater would have been a good slot up on there for sure. No.
Flip,
Yo,
what are you wearing?
this we'll explain that later.
Oh, we lose Scoop?
Oh, we did. So for Jordan Grace, what is she? Oh, she's 29.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Her and Rhea, it's surprisingly young.
yeah, so that makes sense. But yeah, I don't think we had anything else wrapped up on there. So you've already heard my get it off your chest because I got a lot off it on my chest. Jaeger,
Oh, yeah?
you got anything that you got to get off your chest, man?
Give me like 1 minute. I was like finishing up the rest of this food, but anyways. All right, so like AEW in the past 7 days, what have y'all done? What have you promoted? What have you pushed? What have you It's been an average. It's been like a 6 on the scale at 1 to 10 for the week. Like it's pay it by the numbers. Paint it by the numbers is the term, I think. And anyways,
Paint by the numbers. I think it's
paint.
by the numbers.
Yeah, paint. Paint by the numbers. Yeah. It was a solid show. We still got Collision to watch this weekend. I'm gonna try and be there. I'm not sure if Scoot's trying to be there or if you were trying to be there.
Oh no, I won't be. Unfortunately.
Man, I just saw your name on top of everything else that's going on over there. Okay.
But yeah, man, I think I just
This
wish I just need WWE to get it together. Of course, I said what I said on that, but they're just doing a lot too much, and it's seeming very predatory across the board, you know, for the fans and talent alike. So,
here we go. You're complaining about AEW like pushing out all these belts, like WWE is literally doing counter programming.
Oh, we already got.
You already covered that earlier. Okay.
WWE got it first.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it first.
All right, I don't know why my internet just crashed like that, but I'm back.
It's all good. I was letting Nigger get stuff off of his chest. Unless you got some other stuff to talk about, Scoot.
No, pretty much. I mean, so funny enough, I had told Ashley, I was like, I was gonna just let you have my bullet since you know you had some things to get off with Drew and everything. So I'm actually good for the week. I'm good.
Oh yeah, Jordan Grace, 29. Ironically,
I saw once my internet kicked back in, I saw that she was 29. So yeah.
But yeah, no, that's all I got. But go ahead and just sign that good stuff off. So of course, whether you loved it, hate it, don't forget to rate it, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave all your comments, questions, concerns down below. Of course, make sure that you tag that subscribe button, tag the like button, tag the notification bell, so that way you are updated and notified on any and everything that we do decide to drop at any given moment. And of course, as I'll go ahead and warm up nice hand and of course, like we said, you guys too watching, you go ahead and join in on it with a good old bada 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 bam. And of course, until you see these handsome faces and hear these immaculate voices, we bid you all adieu, and until next time, you beautiful mother effers, tag the fucking ow.
Peace.
Dollars make a way to make a change. Gotta be insane to make them same mistakes again. So I'm switching lane to lane. Pray to